Welcome, everyone. We are live on Channel 4. Do not swear. This is the Falcon and Winter Soldier reaction show.
Oh no.
Episode 4, Truth.
Five.
Episode 5. Is it 5? Did I say 4?
You said 4.
I said that. Screwing it up already. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
And if you want to play along, and sorry that it took us so long to get started, I was delayed. I'm very late. Sorry about that. If you want to play along, then fire up Disney Plus and go to episode 5, The Truth, for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Start the episode, move the playhead to all zeros, and then we're going to wait for the countdown, and then we're going to do 3, 2, 1, and then we go. And do we skip the intro, the flashback?
I'd skip it this week.
Never skip the recap, James.
Never skip the recap. And
It.
there's many reasons why we don't skip the recap, and the prime amongst them is that it will screw up the timings. So we found it's easier just to not skip the recap. And also, when the credits start to roll, don't stop your stream, because there might be something else afterwards. And after the show, we have memes as well. So it's fun-packed evening.
I've saved, because I only heard about the post credit scene, so I haven't seen it yet. This is exciting.
Oh.
Well, proper live reaction.
Nice.
Very nice. So if we're all ready, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Let's begin.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and we're in.
Yes.
Helps if I actually have it on the right. There we go. Hi, Tanya.
Yo. Hello, Tanya.
Carly Morgenthau bugs me a wee bit.
James.
Hello.
Carly bothers you?
Bugs me a wee bit.
How
Isaiah Bradley does not bug me at all. I like Isaiah Bradley. I'd like to have seen I want to see a flashback of him.
Is his character named after the tank? I wonder.
Oh, don't
The
know.
Bradley tank.
Don't know.
Comments
we
correcting
might
you
have seen a
below,
flashback in
please.
this one. I thought we might have seen a flashback in this one.
Both.
Uh-oh.
So apparently his name's Battlestar Lamar.
Yep. He's Battlestar.
All right. Catchy. AJ.
AJ.
Hey, Jay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's going to be problematic
Good
for
lad.
him, I think.
it will be.
Music playing.
Da, 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 da. It's a copyright strike.
Jody.
Yeah.
What's that? What's your little setup there?
Oh
Little
well,
cap
I've
in front of you.
pulled out all this. I've pulled out all the stops tonight,
What's that?
and I thought after we were talking, I thought I'm going to really go to town and do a wee display here.
I
So
like that, man.
I took 2 or 3 hours out my day and come up with that.
What's going on in the guy doing this?
All right.
What's that?
Right.
What's that guy?
By the way, I'm watching
Ultron.
Oh.
Oh my god!
I love this scene.
Reliving it.
This is great. This is. I mean, it's just it's so good. Like the comic booky framing as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's a good point actually. James brings up when you're doing the reaction videos, have the content, the
Closed
CC closed
Easy for you.
captioning. In. Yeah,
It's easy for you to say.
my brain's fried today. Sorry.
Oh, hold on a second. I think what James is saying, he's got the audio description on, so it's a different soundtrack he's listening to.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Oh. Oh, the described audio.
Yeah, as opposed to the closed caption. It's
Right.
like the described.
No. Maybe that's an even better idea.
Mm.
They don't have so he's got blood coming from his head, but they don't address it, or do they? Maybe I'm spoiling this for people. I don't know.
Well, he's dead.
He's not dead.
Lamar.
John
He
Walker.
did.
No, John Walker.
No.
Oh,
He's
right.
got
Oh,
blood
sorry.
there. He's got blood coming down his temple.
I think it's to show he's a little bit cray-cray.
This
What
bit
he-
here, that's such a comic book
Totally.
thing.
Yeah, like he thinks he can go back to normality,
Yeah.
being Captain America after that. Protocol all gone.
There's a massive pride thing going on here.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. He's one of these guys he thinks he knows better,
Yeah. Mhm.
but he's not really. He's only been involved for about 2 minutes,
2 minutes.
compared to
Yeah.
Sam and Bucky.
That look as well he gives there, that kind of arrogant. No, I know what's best.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I didn't think this would happen so early in the episode, because we see that that was in the trailer for this week's after last week's.
Mm.
Yeah, they're just getting straight to it.
Totally. And you're right, James. I think we were talking about this on Saturday. I barely remember right enough, but we were talking about the kind of this is the kind of calm. After this, it's the calm before the storm of
Aye.
the last episode, I think.
Look at that, man. Holy smokes.
Woo! Why are you making me do this?
Oh, look at his arm. His arm's malfunctioning there.
Yeah, I know.
Never noticed that.
No, I never do.
I wonder if that will play into a character that's got electromagnetic powers. Magneto. Magneto confirmed.
You better not be spoiling that post-credit thing for me.
No.
Sam's
is
done
very
not bad against the
significant
Super
as well.
Soldier.
Yeah. Very significant how they're fighting over the shield now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, just think about this action here. He rips his wings off.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, he's going to do the same bloody
know,
maneuver as
I
well.
know.
Yeah.
He's not learning his lesson at all.
No, tries to do it twice.
Wow. As if that's his signature Mortal Kombat move.
Finishing move.
Oh, pulling spines out next.
Yeah. Oh, this bit.
Whoa. Yeah. Aye. And he wrenches it out his arm.
Oh,
Wow.
Breaks it.
He does. Oh my god.
oof.
This is
Tag
probably
teaming
one of my favorite parts of this whole season so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so significant and so heavy. And John Walker is, we were talking about this last night, John Walker is the most interesting character, for me in this. He's really
brilliant.
layered, doesn't he?
Another great framing there.
Fantastic.
Oh, you're right.
The God rays coming through.
Yeah.
All that framing.
Yeah. It's a really, really well photographed episode.
And he throws it down at Sam, saying, "This is the thing that you should have taken in the first place."
I've seen exactly, and he says, "See, I told you this would happen." Not in so many words.
So where did the shield come from?
What do you mean?
Well,
after Cap's broken one.
T'Challa says, "And get that man a shield," because he doesn't have one. And then they go back in time to get the shield. So where does that one come from? Because that's a different shield to the one that he uses all through the MCU.
Do they not make them in Wakanda?
I don't know.
A wee factory, just on the outskirts.
A wee shield factory. What pattern do you want on it?
The industrial estate just outside of Wakanda.
Can I get the Scotland flag on it?
Beside the
I'm
tile
Captain
centre.
Scotland. Hey, get dancer.
Orange and blue. You look like a tin of iron brew.
A line rampant.
Yeah, I like that.
Aye, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Shut up. So in the comic books, Joaquin here, he becomes the Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Is this the only season of this then, or is there going to be more?
This is supposed to come out before Black Widow, which caused complications because it never came out before Black Widow.
Of course. No, it didn't.
This was supposed to come out last year before Black Widow, and so it's slightly out of sequence.
But Black Widow wasn't out yet.
That's what I'm saying. Is it supposed? This should have come out before Black Widow.
But it still is out before Black Widow.
Yes, because they had to push Black Widow out because this was getting pushed out.
Oh, I get you.
Because of the COVID thing. Sorry, I'm not making myself clear. It's my fault.
Yeah, I was thinking it's your fault.
No, it is. It definitely is.
It's not your fault.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Your fault.
Keep them.
Keep them, eh? Are we allude to that? You're saying?
Yeah. These are two of my favourite scenes in this.
What, the courtroom drama?
The courtroom drama, and then the scene immediately after that.
Even here, he's completely arrogant. No remorse.
This is how it would go down, of course.
That's right. No excuses. Anger issues.
Yep.
I like this.
Me too.
I didn't realise that, James.
No.
I mean, he's lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's lost. I mean, he didn't just lose Captain America. He lost Captain.
Mhm.
He's lost everything.
He's disrespected the Shield.
Yeah.
effectively,
But
and
half of
it's-
America would be on his side, and the other half wouldn't.
Yeah.
True, that's true. Good point. He's basically the Trump of Marvel.
And to play devil's advocate, he killed a terrorist.
Mhm.
That group is being considered a terrorist. So his argument is, I did the right thing. I got rid of a bad guy.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Whether
exactly
it
why
was-
we're saying he's such an interesting character.
Yeah,
you know?
whether it was in anger or whatever, that's something that you can argue. But his argument would be, I got rid of a bad guy for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like these footsteps
Hello,
approaching.
hello, hello. Yeah. I always get mixed up between her and Tina Fey.
Also, the purple in the hair.
Mhm.
Chili Louis Dreyfus is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's the purple in her hair, actually.
Yeah.
She's one of these manipulative people,
Yeah.
smooth things over with them and then manipulate them into doing something for her.
So great.
It's good. Great. Great.
John needed that. He needed that wee pep talk.
He did.
He needed someone to tell him it's going to be all right. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I love how the entire business card has been redacted. The whole thing redacted. Here's your pal, James. Carly.
Oh,
So
I know.
What's the issue you have with her?
I know. I just find her character annoying. I think she's annoying.
Is it because you saw Annie when you were young and reminds you of her?
Maybe.
Being a flag smasher is a hard knock life.
Indeed.
Good eye, mate. Throw another shrimp in the barbie. Mama Donya sounds a bit like a pizza place.
Mamadanias.
Mama Donya's.
It's like a good pizza place.
It does sound like a good pizza place.
I get the feeling James is enjoying this episode too much.
Arms will become folded.
I know. They'll be folded in a minute.
You're loving it. I think this is my favourite episode, actually, so far. Apparently, her character's meant to have a lot more depth, plot, etc., but the cuts she's not portrayed. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Am I being out of
see that.
order saying she's a bit rubbish?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think she's
They
rubbish.
cut
I mean,
the
she's
pandemic storylines out of the series.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, no, there's some really bad cuts I've noticed.
You did notice them, yeah.
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 Not so much in this episode, but there's been other episodes where it's been like, it's like that the Mo Sizlek one. It says, "Yeah, I was so glad when the Atlanta Falcons became Super Bowl champions this year." It's that kind of stuff.
Aye. The thing is, you've got to have her in it for some sort of a threat, you know.
Who's a power broker?
Although I don't think you really need her now. But she not get a terrorist attack up her sleeve here.
She does. Liked his ermine collar, Zemo.
Ah, it's magic.
This bit was pretty dark.
He's like, okay, well, I guess
He was ready for it. He was ready to
He
go.
was.
Yeah,
Ready to meet his maker.
accepted it. Do it. Do
He
it.
just nodded. He just nodded to give him the go ahead.
He did. He did. Yeah.
Zemo's like, I'm not going to lie, a bit of poo came out.
Yeah, it's a good scene.
He's wishing that was Turkish Delight.
He's wishing he'd shot them. He's wishing it was Turkish delight.
All 20 flavours.
Turkish delight.
So instead of going back to
Turkish
prison,
delight.
he's living in exile in Wakanda.
No, they're taking him to the raft. Just Io says it here. Take him to the raft.
Right.
Which is probably the most escapable prison in the entire MCU.
Mhm.
Everybody just walks in and out of that. It's like a bloody day release centre.
Unless it's a nightclub called the Raft.
Unless it's a night. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, and he's like,
Oh, we took him
Zemo.
to the wrong raft. We took him to the nightclub instead of the prison. Dancing for the 24 hours non-stop.
so there's a theory out there that they're gonna get a team together called the Thunderbolts, because apparently that's led by Zemo, and their main base is the raft, and they're kind of like a Suicide Squad of the
All right.
the MCU of Marvel universe. It's a weird interaction. This, I thought.
What, his discussion with Isaiah Bradley?
No, with the kid, Isaiah's grandson. I don't know. Just something felt odd about it. Like there was something going to happen, and
It didn't.
And it
it
didn't.
didn't.
Do
Yeah,
you think he could have just walked up to the door
I don't know what. Yeah,
without
Yeah.
announcing the kid?
I think he could have. Yeah, or it could have just been some random kid. Like it just seemed a bit weird, out of place.
This is where I thought. I wonder if they did cut out a flashback here, because he kind of goes into a kind of story, and normally when that happens, you kind of see it happening, don't you? Or they just maybe run out of money. I can hear whistling.
Huh? Are they coming for you?
They're coming for me.
Like the Tuskegee Airmen.
George Michael.
Yeah,
George Lucas made a movie out of
yeah.
the Red Tails.
Mm,
Fair enough.
yeah. There's also an experiment that the government did, the US government did, with this about the men in Tuskegee,
Yeah.
where they, I think they injected them with syphilis or something. There was a syphilis test anyway, and they did it on the men, and it was supposed to last 6 months, and it ended up lasting like 40 years. It's just
What, for real?
It's brutal. Yeah. Just honestly, just look it up. It's on Wikipedia.
Must be true then.
And they basically tortured these men for no reason.
Yeah.
It does make you think. I mean, after all this time, I've been thinking, I just want Sam to be Cap. Like, it'd be great to see Black Captain America, but then you do think this conversation is calling it right out. Like, it's not, is Sam worthy to be Cap? It's almost like, is
America ready?
Is Captain America the actual rank and the position worthy of a black man or a black person, because they've treated black people so terribly for 400 or 500 years? So it's kind of, I've changed my opinion on, is he ready to be Cap? Do
you know, that's what he says here is such a tough one, to go, do you turn back in all the history of slavery and all that, and wear the shield, or do you take it? Sorry, do you take it and turn your back on the shield because of the slavery and stuff like that?
Aye.
Or do you leave it and let somebody else get it again that's going to mess it up
Put another
again,
50p in a meter.
Nice one. But I think that all that Sam's been through now, I think he's got to take the shield.
Yeah, I agree, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Have you seen that meme going about, the not funny meme? It was just basically the Falcon and the Winter Soldier logo, but instead of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it says systemic racism and the way we treat our veterans.
Yeah.
Heavy stuff, man. Heavy stuff.
I like the fact they've just gone that head on.
I know. We've not messed about, really. Yeah.
I was listening to Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard, and they were talking about this. And Mark was saying that if Sam, and probably when Sam gets the Cap, mantle, it's almost like it could feel like America's been let off the hook a wee bit, which is quite an interesting way of looking at it.
I think he will. He will. By the end of this, he will hold the.
I think he will. I think he's got Steve Rogers' optimism, and I think Isaiah Bradley had that back in the 50s or the 60s when he first took. He just said, "I used to be like you," but I think you do need that Steve Rogers' optimism. But they're weighing it up with what it is. Like, why would a black man do anything for the Stars and Stripes? After the way they've been treated.
Yeah, exactly. Tough, eh? There's still got to be change. There's got to be progression, though. You can't just go right.
Yes.
Because of that, because of what happened, don't take the shield. You've got to progress. Another reason why you should take the shield. I think that's quite a harsh thing for him to say to him as well, to Sam.
Yeah.
A self-respecting black man would take the shield, because it makes him feel good. Does that make me a bigot?
You can see Sam not agreeing with it, though, because he's like, the eyebrows went down there.
Very harsh.
But from what he's been through, from his perspective.
Oh, from his perspective, of course.
Absolutely spot on.
Exactly.
You saw it at the start, I think it was the first or second episode, where the two of them were walking up the street, and the cop car, you heard the woo, and they pulled them over, and it was addressing Bucky, is this man bothering you?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, like
in episode 2, was it?
Yeah, that's the uphill struggle you've got, is that you're pointing at one person and saying, is this other person annoying you because of the color of their skin?
Yeah.
That's the systemic racism.
But when they realize who it is, they change, but only because of who he is.
Yeah, only because of the name.
Yeah, and if you go back to the first episode when they were trying to get the loan for the boat, they weren't really taking them seriously, and then there was this thing that the banker was not being nice to him. He just wanted to. Just thought it was fun that he was a superstar or an Avenger, and all he wanted was a selfie, and was basically ignoring what he actually was there for.
Yeah.
Good point, Jay.
And what was Jay's point? I didn't see it.
Sorry.
Just the fact that I was saying has been quite harsh, but you know.
I think so. So there's also this thing in America. I don't know if you've seen Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing.
No, years ago.
From years ago. There was a thing where one of the guys who's the son of Sal in his pizza shop, he was saying to Mookie, who was Spike Lee's character, they were talking about, Sal's sons were super racist. Sal wasn't as racist. And then, they would be talking about the N-word this and the N-word that. And Mookie's like, why are you always talking about that? Why are you so racist? And he was like, I'm not racist, like Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan, so I can't be racist. But there's this thing where that's not what racism is about. It's not seeing a superstar. Like, if you're a superstar and you're black, then you want to be with that person. But the actual racism comes after that, where you just see someone walking down the street and you feel a certain way. Day to day, that's it. And they're calling that out here by saying, oh, wait a minute, we're going to now treat you different because we realize you're the Falcon. Otherwise, we're pulling you over because you were harassing him. But because you're an Avenger or a basketball player or insert famous personality, then it feels different.
Oh, that's what I meant to do this week. The Forrest Gump meme. Damn it.
It's from the highs to the lows, really.
Yeah.
We're needing this in this program. This is where it starts to feel just that little bit lighthearted. Not lighthearted, just not, or more chilled out. That's half an hour of heavy programming.
It was, man. It was. Yeah, we need a wee bit of lightheartedness.
I think that's good pacing, though. I think
it's
because you got to give people time to decompress.
I think so, and I think this episode comes in really nice because they could have done that in the fourth one. It could have been the kind of, and then the last two was the kind of ramped up thing. But I think they've done it well.
This is the most over-engineered episode, case.
But yeah. That's his flux capacitor gone.
That's it. All right. Oh, chromatic aberrations. What? That might have been refilmed on an iPhone. Because the light behind them, the reflecting on the river, it just shifted the colors. That's an old iPhone issue.
Aye.
Yeah.
Did a colour corrected it though? Would you not think?
You can't colour correct chromatic aberrations though.
Yeah, Jody.
Prove it.
I don't need to prove it.
The people of the town help out George.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, thanks, Tanya.
Conversations. Thanks, Tanya.
Thank you.
We're loving your comments.
Yes. Honestly, man, in the back of my head, I'm thinking this song's going to end and something's going to blow up. And maybe 20 people are going to die. but it just didn't happen.
It doesn't. No, it's just this nice montage.
I feel like I can enjoy this a bit more now because I know everyone's going to be all right.
Yeah, big speedboat comes in and machine gun.
I know.
What's with all the knives?
That is funny.
Yeah.
I know.
That's funny.
Thanks.
Said to Jodie the other night, Sloan, this is us healing a little bit after the events of after the murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just getting a bit of time to heal.
Yeah. That's right. Bit of grounded stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm pretty sure that label's backwards, but I might be wrong.
Aye, Sam's sister like that. Yeah, just stay. You'll be fine.
And he can sleep in my room.
What's Sam's sister's name?
Very
It definitely was.
Yeah, hit for himself, that Buckster.
I quite like the fact he says, I don't always think of it. I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, why didn't you use the metal arm?
That's a good line, actually. Like that.
My arms are folded.
Yeah. Dear.
This is him, man. He's
But
absolutely justifying it.
He also just maintains a lie as well.
Oh, it's,
yeah.
It's totally, totally justifying it. Tempting to.
John's rage is justified in his own mind right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, he's thinking he's like he's just ignoring what they're saying. He's just going through how he can get back out and how he can make the rest of them pay. And you can see it in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if there's part of him that's raging with himself for losing it like that, or if he's so blind
I don't think so.
Can he see that?
I don't think you can see it, Jodie.
I think he's raging because he wasn't powerful enough to save his friend. I think that's what he's angry about, is the fact that he's got these powers and he doesn't know how to use them, and he couldn't save his friend.
Yeah.
And it's just had more local complexity to Walker's character. Like,
yeah.
This.
I know, man.
I know.
So
that's
good.
what I was saying.
I
was saying that the next episode is going to have to be like 3 hours long or something.
Yeah.
To tie up everything.
Hey, hello there, Damien.
Hey, Damien.
Cheers, man.
Thanks for the comments, Damien.
All the best.
Cap is back.
I quite like her story arc. Disgraced shield agent, gone like artist dealer.
Yep.
Art dealer.
Gone Rouge.
Mega fighter. Kick-ass fighter.
Yeah.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Are we at different bits?
Bucky's lying on bed. On the bed.
Two boys.
So I just thought I heard Jody say you would, wouldn't you?
Oh, playing with the shield.
I didn't mean that.
What's going on here? I'm folding my arms now.
Unfold your arms.
Oh dear. You've made me blush.
You could
totally dissertation.
I mean, you could, because in some respects, the fixing of the fishing boat is him trying to fix his relationship with his sister.
Oof! Sloan's gone deep.
Well.
Sloan's gone deep.
Say it again.
As well. Jeez, man, you keep doing this Lauren Hardy thing to me. Well, when you do the thing,
but not all.
Say that again.
Exactly.
Did you see James's comment there?
The painting with Sharon is an impressionist painting, so maybe a clue that not as well as it seems.
They did hover over that painting unnecessarily long, or maybe necessarily long.
Was it impressionist? I would argue that.
Are you an artist?
Might be.
Anyway, I was saying that the fixing the fishing boat is a metaphor for him fixing his relationship with his sister. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's so funny, the way Sam looks at him. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
I know. It's them told.
Pub.
Now we go into a kind of 80s, early 90s
training montage.
Esque training montage. Yeah.
So none of that dialogue is audible. You have to read the subtitles about them walking off.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
That would have taken my head off.
Really takes his head off there.
By the way, how satisfying would that be? Flinging that
Oh,
thing,
I know.
having it come back to you.
Yeah.
Like that.
Look at that. Just that. Didn't even flinch.
No.
Also, it's two guys playing
This
catch,
is a great
and he's old enough
conversation.
to be his dad. So I'm just saying it's a bit like dad playing catch in the back.
Oh, totally.
Did you hear that, guys?
Sorry.
He apologized to him. He apologized to Sam because he just wanted him to have the shield and be Captain America, and didn't take into consideration what it would be like for a black man to be Cap. That's magic, man. That's just so powerful.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we all, in our own minds, want to be that superhero. So if you're watching Superman, that's who you want to be. If you're watching Cap, that's who you want to be. But they're actually calling it out.
Well, he basically summarizes it,
He does,
there.
It's just like, in case you didn't pay attention to Isaiah Bradley, this is what we're saying now.
Yeah.
It's like the first level in a video game. You're really good, and then all of a sudden they're going, all right, let's go into the battle, and you're like.
To be fair, it didn't really take his
later
head clean off.
Later on, he's doing flippy flips.
That's true, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's doing star jumps
Mhm.
and things.
Listen, I like this. Because see, it doesn't matter what Steve thought. That's him saying he's different thinking to Isaiah Bradley, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even though her bucket admits that you can't understand it, one can't affect that.
Yep.
I understand that I can never understand.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed, Jay.
So he's just going up to the Japanese guy and, oh, I killed your son. Is that what he's proposing to do?
Yeah.
I bet he knows.
He'll probably sugarcoat it a bit, though, I'd imagine.
Dude, got this awesome story to tell you.
With a really sad ending.
I think the dad already knows.
See, I think that they respect each other, but they're only just starting to like each other here.
Yeah.
They've never really had a Bond moment until now.
Co-workers.
I think Sam has to change what Captain America is and means. I think that's what he's realising. If he still stayed in the same mindset as Isaiah Bradley, then he wouldn't pick up the shield. But he knows he's worthy of it, and he knows he's the man to change it.
But Isaiah had the serum, didn't he? He had the same thing that Steve had. So he did. So Sam doesn't have that.
No. I know he doesn't know. But with the Dora Milaje kicking everyone's ass and not being super soldiers, they've said you don't need that serum to be a badass. Or I can't be honest with the dad, like Walker wasn't there.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I think what I'm trying to say is he is the only person who can change what Captain America is and stands for.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's not just about being Cap. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, it's not just wearing the uniform. It's walking the walk. It's not just talking the talk. It's walking the walk.
It's walking the new walk and talking the new talk.
Yeah.
It's being progressive.
Yes.
And using it in new ways.
Yeah.
But it'll be 10 times harder for him because he's not a super soldier. But not what you're talking about, but I just mean like the fighting part of it.
Yeah.
I don't mean what you're talking about.
Although the Dora Milaje didn't really have
superpowers,
many
in fact,
problems. And
John Walker makes a point of that. He says, and they weren't even super soldiers.
I know, but they're hard as nails, aren't they?
Yeah. Even with their pointy sticks.
Pointy birds. Pointy. Anoint my brow, anointy.
That's right. Man with two brains.
Yep.
How cool is it, man, that it's not like a romantic relationship, it's just like their brother and sister.
Aye.
That's different.
Yeah. Really won me over this, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
I like this storyline.
I wasn't too sure the first few episodes. I wasn't too sure.
'80s montage. Sorry.
But you know what it is? It's not until you see the thing as a whole. You know, seeing the fragments of each episode, until you see the whole story, you can't really judge it.
Yeah.
This music reminds me of music where Tony Stark first wore the armor. A little bit.
Oh, hold on to that thought.
Not in the desert you're talking about.
No. But it was all in and around where he first wore different. Oh, look at how satisfying is that, man! I'd love to be able to do that.
Oh, the one where he said, I'm going to sell you for parts.
How good is that shot?
This music kind of slightly reminded me of Commando as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from the old.
Do you run like that, James, when you're running?
Aye. I run exactly like that.
Is somebody throwing a frisbee at your face with really sharp edges?
I run like that as well. I run like that with backflips and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, was that you I see in the golf course doing the flippy flips?
Yep.
Right,
Yeah, flippy flop flaps. Yep. Star jumps.
Mm-hmm.
All that. All the good stuff.
Oh god, boring.
Chucking a frisbee at trees.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, well spotted, James.
Jeez, man, I never even
My
noticed.
sight's getting worse. Never noticed.
Boring, Carly.
Wow.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Wow. Away for a lie down again.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not.
She's got nothing to give in this episode. Interesting, and everything else in the episode's so much more interesting. That's why this stuff seems really dull.
Why is she the okay? Why is she the leader? She's a young woman.
Well,
does she?
That'd be fine.
Does she have?
I think it's just the flag smashers in general. It's just find them just a bit boring.
Like, how is she? Like 16 or something?
I meant to portray that.
So this is why I'm asking this question. She's 16. As soon as you give the serum to Mama Cass or whatever her name is, then or whoever it is, they're going to take over because they're the adult in the room. So because you're only 16, so I don't know why they're following her. Like, is she royalty? Is she like, what's her backstory?
What is it she's done here? She sent them all a text, and the next thing they're all following her.
So they're in New York. Faith was talking about during the week. Does that mean there'll be the Doctor Strange cameo that wasn't in WandaVision? Spoilers.
What?
Because they're New York, and that's where Doctor Strange's apartment is.
WHIH.
The Sanctum Sanctorum is in New York, isn't it?
Bleecker Street.
I know. I'm not going down that route the way I did with WandaVision. Who's going to appear?
I know, we totally revealed before.
Yeah, yes, and that's kind of what I mean. Is like she's 16 or she's 16 or whatever it is, but she's kind of meh. Like she's not charismatic.
Why she could lead the rebellion?
Let me put it this way: I'm not convinced that she could lead a dog along a street, let alone a rebellion. So I'm just like, why did they choose her? Like, she's not enigmatic, as you said there, or charismatic.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Through an app in your phone.
Yeah. She's not annoying. It's just not.
I wish she never annoyed
the character.
But I don't think it's just her. I think it's just the flag smashers in general. Just a bit annoying.
See the senator that keeps appearing with no name? He totally reminds me of there's a guy in Mr. Robot, and he plays her dad. Spoilers. And he looks like him.
Yeah.
Do we get a glimpse of the suit? Come on. Flip the camera around. Oh, keep it running, though. Keep it running.
That was a real belter of an episode. Real cracker. I love that. Right, now I've not seen this.
We've got about 3 minutes left. So I like that episode. I still think that the next one has to be about 3 hours long, though.
Maybe. I don't know, actually.
Bucky's got to tell the guy that he's sorry for killing his son. Sam has to rescue the family business. He has to save the planet. Someone has to kill Carly. Sharon Carter's got something going on in the background. Is she the power broker?
She's got to sell a
pension. She's playing both sides.
Do you not think it's just going to end up in an almighty crescendo battle between whoever they've just
Price, I think his name
called up through that app.
James agreed with you about Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was a great episode. There's a ton of stuff in it. My favorite bit though was when Julia Louis-Dreyfus turned up because I wasn't expecting it. I'm like, holy crap, that's awesome!
Hilarious.
Oh, it was fantastic. Really, and the bit where she's just handed her the card to shut her up. So good.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys prefer this to WandaVision?
So different. So different.
I
still get a kick out of WandaVision, but this is really that episode. Really, that episode was better than anything WandaVision did. 100%. That episode.
Mm.
It's very well written.
Here,
I'm still not
just fits
convinced.
Right in next to...
Oh, it does, yeah.
Although I noticed that your star is a bit more straighter and Sloane's is a bit more bulbous.
Oh, here we go. Shh.
Oh, hello. What is he doing?
Back to the chopper.
He's making his own shield. Oh,
Tony.
Oh.
Huh?
I got my juices flowing.
So yeah, don't know how it's going to fit into 1 hour next week.
Maybe it'll be an hour and a half.
Julia Lewis.
It's supposed to be introducing Black Widow. Oh yeah, because that was supposed to be out before.
So they must have had to do some rewrites. I know what you're saying, Sloan. Cinematically, it was supposed to be out, and then they've delayed it because of the cinema thing.
Guys, just talk amongst yourself. I'm just making a new cap shield.
All right, tuck in, batter in.
You guys
So the funny thing is, so I'm watching this.
Well, James does that.
I'm watching this with my daughter, and she turns to me, she goes like, and that's how Odin makes Captain's Shield. Because there's a guy on YouTube called Odin, and his channel's called Odin Makes, and he makes all these things out of like foam rubber and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, John Walker made the shield in the cave with a box. That's who says that? Obadiah's. Who was the guy who wanted to take?
Oh yeah.
Jeff Bridges' character.
Jeff Bridges, yeah. Obadiah.
Oh yeah.
Obadiah Black.
Strain. I want to say.
Stain.
Obadiah Stain.
Obadiah Stain. Yeah. Iron
Jody, let's see your cap statue.
It's one of those the Disney.
Yeah.
Infinity things.
Cool,
yeah.
Actually.
They're so good, aren't they? Really well made. Yeah, beautiful things. Cap ass.
Make them fight.
No.
Pew pew.
Here we go.
It actually looks like more like John Walker, I would say, the sculpt.
It does,
than he does.
That's good.
Hey, the funny thing is that flag is actually similar to that. Sorry, the star's similar to that star.
Yeah, it's a shield rounded one.
I think mine's is close. I think mine's is the best.
Oh, do you know what I should have done? I should have put a wee bit of tomato sauce at the bottom. I missed a trick.
You did miss a trick, yeah.
Didn't I?
Oh, well. Ruined it now.
Next time.
James, we're actually living up to a new group chat named by Faith Arts and Crafts with John Walker. Oh, we've got a new WhatsApp group. Faith names it Arts and Crafts with John Walker after making his shield.
All right, cool.
I was gonna do this Jodie, if I can get the figure at the beginning of the episode. Like, did this ring any bells? But I thought.
But because I hadn't seen it. Right. I wouldn't have had any clue though, because I had no idea what happened. You know.
I was just being considerate, unlike you.
Thank you.
Shall we? Shall we do the memes?
Let's meme it off.
Let's do a meme off.
Welcome everyone. This is the Great British Meme Off. I don't know why we call it that. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jodie Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
And for those of you, we're doing this live. We're doing it live. So if you want to add comments, whatever it is, to your favorite meme, then please feel free to do so. But what we're going to do is we're going to do what we do every day. We're going to do what we do every day. Pinky, we're going to take over the world.
I could do this all day.
Do this all day. Yep. Who's Sarah? We're going to show 3 memes each, and we're going to pick the best meme, and then the winner wins the gratitude of us all.
Nice.
There you go. So who wants to go first?
Me, sir. Me. No, go on,
yes,
Jodie.
James.
No, go on, Jodie.
Me.
Go on, Jodie.
Right, I've not sent them yet. I need to send them first. Have you sent them to Sloan?
I've already sent them.
All right. Okay. Let me just make sure I got this the right one.
Jodie, who's are you showing first? Mine or?
I'm going to show you
4.
James.
Huh? You're showing mine first.
Yeah.
See, before you show them, I just wanted to point out to the audience that I've got 3. 2 I've stole and 1 I've made. I'm just wondering if the audience can maybe, I don't know, point out or guess which one I've actually made.
So you've got 2 store-bought and 1 homemade.
1 homemade, just wondering if you
Loving it.
All right. Okay.
might guess which one was made.
Right. Here we go.
Did Faith make that?
No, that's store-bought.
Don't tell until we see all 3. I like that. That's good.
Okay.
Buzz Lightyear.
It's good.
Good.
Sloan, please tell me.
Get that.
Please tell me. This is a thing now, Sloan. There are loads of these memes across the internet where it's like the top one is something hopelessly bad, and Bucky's like that, looking strong. Insert Tony, looking strong. Wanda, looking strong.
Right.
So this is a whole thing. There's like 100 memes like this.
I thought it was like
I've never seen this before.
Aye.
I've seen a meme to do with a Tony Stark grave as well, like that.
It's a whole thing. You don't remember when they were fighting the Dora Milaje last week, and he's standing there saying, "Looking strong, Sam."
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's a whole thing.
Okay. All right, last one. Is this the homemade
Now,
one?
viewers,
This is.
viewers.
This is. I know it's quite hard.
Oh, you're
Did
supposed
you,
to let
aye?
the viewers guess.
Did you? Did you? Aye?
That's good.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Aye?
Did you? Aye.
I actually like that one.
Did you? Aye? Did you? Did you? Aye?
Scotland, the only country in the world where 2 positives mean a negative. Aye, right?
Did you? Aye?
Okay, that's good.
That's so true, Sloan. I just thought of that. Aye, right.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Jodie's.
This is Jodie's.
I made all 3 this week.
Middle three sweet.
Banana Man, really?
Can't he beat a bit of Banana Man?
Apparently not.
Didn't he live in Acacia Avenue?
You're right, he did.
He did.
22.
Did. Yeah.
Was that beside Mr. Ben? Not Mr. Yeah, Mr. Ben. Did he not live in Acacia?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
His alter ego was Eric someone. I quite like
Eric
that.
Banana.
That's right, yeah.
I like that. And you get an extra points for the fact it's homemade.
Eric was
Thanks.
no ordinary
Thanks.
boy because he became Banana Man.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Look at Mel's hair.
I know, it's magic. It's magnificent, isn't it?
It is. Look at Danny Glover, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still alive. They could do it. The old guard.
I think he is too old for this shit, though.
Yeah.
They're
Definitely.
doing another one. They're doing a
They
new
are
one.
not.
They are doing a new one.
Does he say, I'm getting too old for this shit in Predator 2?
He
No,
does.
He says it in Lethal Weapon.
Does he say it in
No,
Predator?
he says it. He says it in Predator 2 as well.
Does he?
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Predator 2, the unloved Predator movie. They should see the new ones.
Did you guys know there's no stopping what can't be stopped, and there's no killing what can't be killed?
Is that the tagline?
Did you know that Bill Paxton has been killed by a Predator, an Alien, and there was something else?
And a Terminator.
Terminator, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. It's pretty good going.
Tunnocks speaking.
That's it, man. Just stop it now.
All right, well, I think we have a
Stop
winner.
it now. Tunnocks tea cake one. I love it.
Oh my god. You know that expired 5 years ago, right?
Yeah. Oh, I've got an extra one that I didn't make, right? And this is just a wee sympathetic one.
We
Which I
sympathetic.
think is quite appropriate though. That's good. Just a wee
Jesus,
extra
tiny.
one. This isn't in the competition.
Let me show you. Let me show you the exact. What he
I
just
know it's
sent
not.
me.
You might have to zoom in a little bit.
I don't get it blow up. Oh dear.
It's on there. Dangerous villain.
Just a guy. All he did is holding cap shield and smile plus wink, hated by everyone.
It's truth though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that just in that 8-second bit in the first episode, everybody instantly hated him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, just thought that was quite poignant.
I
I didn't
with
make
him.
that one. You did. You fell in love with everything.
I know.
Right. Here you go.
Okay. Mine are not funny.
It's a good start.
I know.
Why is that not showing up? God damn it, that's not working. Okay, let me.
Technical issues.
Okay, here we go. All right. Well, the one of the ones that was for the tea cake one, I presume. Oh no, maybe for the cat one. Anyway, sorry, I missed that time. Okay.
There's never been another Steve Rogers. Okay.
Next.
Oh man, these are too much reading.
So it's me
reading a
geeking out. I'll read it for you, dear.
Please.
Right, if you don't
Me
mind.
geeking out
Do an
about
audiobook
Sam's
version.
Captain Falcon suit next episode. Regardless of Sam's intentions to redeem it, the Shield has become synonymous with a government that runs institutionalized racism and can only function by some of the people worse than it. But basically, it's all the bad things. It's like actual societal problems versus I just want to see a nice man with a shield.
Actually,
I'm
that's
gonna take
quite
points
good.
off because
Actually,
I'm going to take points off because the text is actually missing behind the.
But
yes,
that's the whole point.
But that's the whole point, is the fact there's just a screed of text. Look, this, by the way, this is what it looks like in my monitor there. Look, see, it's huge.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I missed the point then. My bad.
Actually, it's good to see how I sometimes have to talk you through mine. You talking us through that actually makes that very clever.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Quite like that. I thought Jodie'd won it outright this week, but that's... And see, the fact that Jodie doesn't really get it makes me want to vote for it even more.
I'm not having that one. Too many words. Next.
I like that, but it's meant to be. It's meant to have all the words.
So last week Jodie complained because it was too much talking, and this week
he's
look,
his arms are folded.
Oh, no, his arms are gone. That's him. He's got Jodie. See that white shirt you've got? It looks like you've got a straight jacket. Right, last one from me.
I kind of like that as well, actually.
Clearly that. Sloan can't win 2 weeks in a row, no way, man.
It'd be 3 weeks in a row. Let's keep score here.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you? Aye.
Right.
Did you?
Aye. I'm quite happy to concede to the Tunnocks one because I think that's hilarious. But I also like your one, James.
Do you?
Aye. What do you think?
I'm torn between Tunnocks and that one that I needed explained to me. Aye.
The wall of text.
It's good. And you know, I like the memes that you have to get like after like 10 or 20 seconds. Whereas I instantly got the Tunnocks tea cake one.
I can't vote for that one, so I'm sorry.
Who are you voting for?
Can't. I'd have voted for your aye, right.
All right, well, I think that wins then.
Or whatever it was.
No.
What was it?
No. What? No, look,
what was it? Wasn't aye, right, was it?
Did you? Aye.
Did you? Aye.
Did you? Aye. Sorry.
Did you, aye?
This one.
I think mine.
Here.
So, Sloan, who you vote for?
I'm voting for this one as well. I think you've won this one, James.
Oh, fair enough.
Give this
that's unexpected. I do like it.
I'll tell you what.
And not only that, it's a homemade one as well. So.
I think my Tunnocks one better.
Jodie, your Tunnocks one comes in a very close
very good
second. A 1.2.
On any other
blood,
week,
sweat, and tears and that, and jam.
I like that one. I can't go. My vote was definitely for Sloan's one.
The wall of text that Jodie doesn't like because it's too much reading.
Oh, I don't like it. Yeah,
I like that. So anyway,
uneasy, the wall of text. Anyway, I think that does it for us. Congratulations, James. Well done. You won with a homemade meme, which is virtually unheard of. We should get
the viewers to vote as well.
We should. Actually, I think there's a way to do a poll on live. But that would involve organisation. We're not very good at organisation. Yeah, that's right. Next week.
I've not frozen, by the way.
You're just posing.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us and for commenting and playing along and just generally helping us out when we make mistakes in these observations. If you want timely reminders of when we put a new video up, then you can hit the old subscribe button and notification bell, do all that kind of wonderful stuff. And don't forget to hit the like button and share on social media and get the kind of word going about the channel and see if we can get more people interacting on here. Good Lord. So that's,
I know.
What was that? But yeah, thank you again. And we will catch you in the next one.
Thanks for hanging on so late as well. Cause
I know, yeah, sorry. Because this was a really late one. So I apologize. It's now 20 to 12 in certain parts of the world. Enjoy your sleep. See you all next week.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
Cool. Right, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Cheers.